Hi, I'm Josh Campbell and I work for OSU Extension. I'm a part of the Oklahoma Compost Conference Planning Committee, and in an effort to bring awareness to composting and celebrate International Compost Awareness Week, I am going to show you a little bit how I compost. I use a 2-bin composting system at home. I just take pallets that I found that were going to be scrapped or thrown away, and I built them into 2 bays, and I layer yard waste, leaves, grass clippings, and food scraps, things that are coming out of my kitchen like coffee grinds and other food scrap. This is the bucket that I keep right outside my entrance to my house from the garage. I use this to just keep any scraps of food that are coming out of my kitchen until I have the chance or the time or feel like walking out into my backyard and putting it into the compost pile. I take any sort of yard waste. I have several friends and neighbors who know that I like to compost, and so I help them find a home for the material that they would otherwise throw away. And then I fill those pallets with grass clippings, leaves, other yard waste. Every time I add some food scraps, I'll bury it with 8 or 10 inches of grass clippings or leaves. Every time I come out to my garden and check on my plants, I also come and just kind of assess the moisture level of my compost pile. You don't want it to be completely soaking wet, but you want it to be a nice, damp consistency. So I tend to water it in the summer, maybe once a week. As you can see, I have open sides on these pallets, which allow some air to flow through. But eventually, once I fill this up, I'll want to come in and turn it. And so typically I'll just turn it right into this bin beside it. I'll fill this second bin up with this material here in the first bin, and then I'll begin filling this first bin again. And then that will allow this second bin, that older material, to get more oxygenated, speed up that breakdown process. It can take me as much as 6 months, sometimes a little shorter, sometimes a little bit longer, depending on how well I've done at maintaining moisture and keeping oxygenation, what the weather has been like. It can range or vary a little bit, but usually about 4 to 6 months I'm able to harvest compost out of my bins here, and then I use it out in my garden. I use a little homemade sifter, just a little bit of screen to sift my compost when I'm ready to harvest it. And that's essentially the way that I compost here in my backyard, or one of the ways that I compost here in my backyard.